Ace your investment game with Angel One's YouTube channel. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, this channel has something for everyone. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Also, festive season is around the corner and this Diwali, Angel One has something in store for you, so stay tuned. In this video, we will take a quick look at PB Fintech's upcoming IPO, share some details about the company and provide our recommendation on whether to subscribe or not to this issue. So let's talk about the IPO details. The issue is for a total of 5,710 crore rupees, which comprises of fresh issue of rupees 3,750 crores and offer for sale by company shareholders of rupees 1960 crores. The issue opens on 1st November 2021 and closes on 3rd November 2021. The price band is rupees 940 to rupees 980 per share and the bid lot is 15 shares. Post the issue, the market cap of the company will be 44,051 crore rupees and the shares are likely to be listed on the exchanges on 15th November 21. Let's now understand what are the objects of the issue. The company is coming with this IPO mainly due to the following reasons. Number 1, for enhancing visibility and awareness of companies' brands. Number 2, new opportunities to expand companies' consumer base including offline presence. Number 3, funding strategic investments and acquisitions. Number 4, expanding presence outside India. And number 5, general corporate purposes. Moving ahead, let's get to know a little more about the company. PB Fintech is India's leading online platform for insurance and lending products. The company provides convenient access to insurance, credit and other financial products and aims to create awareness in India about the financial impact of death, disease and damage. The company has two business segments, Policybazaar and Paisabazaar. In 2008, PB Fintech launched Policybazaar, aimed at catering to consumers who need more information, choice and transparency in insurance policies. Policybazaar is an online platform for consumers and insurer partners to buy and sell insurance products. 51 insurer partners offer over 390 term, health, motor, home, travel insurance products on Policybazaar platform as of September 21. Policybazaar offers its users with pre-purchase research, purchase including application, inspection, medical checkup and payment. Post-purchase policy management including claims facilitation, renewals, cancellation and also refunds. The company's technology solutions are focused on automation and self-service driven consumer experiences requiring minimal human intervention. According to Frost & Sullivan, Policybazaar was India's largest digital insurance marketplace with a 93.4% market share based on the number of policies sold in fiscal year 2020. Also in the same year, 65.3% of all digital insurance sales in India by volume were transacted through Policybazaar. PB Fintech also launched Paisabazaar in 2014, intending to provide ease, convenience and transparency in selecting a variety of personal loans and credit cards for the consumers. The company has partnered with 56 large banks, NBFCs and fintech leaders, offering a wide choice of products to consumers across personal credit categories including personal loans, business loan, credit cards, home loans and loan against property. According to Frost & Sullivan, Paisabazaar was India's largest digital consumer credit marketplace with a 51.4% market share based on disbursals in fiscal 2020. Talking about the financials of this company, PB Fintech reported a revenue CAGR of 34% over financial year 1921 on back of strong growth in insurance web aggregator services. During Q1 financial year 2022, the company has reported revenue growth of 36% year-on-year. On the EBITDA and bottom line front, the company has reported continuous losses over financial year 1921. In terms of valuations, the post-issue financial year 2021 EV by sales works out 47.6x at the upper end of the issue price band, and there are no listed peers for comparison. Let me also share with you a few risks associated with this company. The company have a history of losses, and further, any unexpected delay in profit turnaround would pose the risk. It operates in dynamic and competitive online fintech industries, which makes it difficult to predict our future prospects. We believe that the company has strong brand and a scalable business model. Also, it has created a niche for itself with its novel technology-based initiatives. Further, tech IPOs like Zomato are still coming along and the market is accepting fancy pricing even though they are loss-making companies. The EV by sales in such instances are quite high at 50.9x. Considering the PB Fintech's business model, we believe PB Fintech has bright prospects going forward. In terms of valuations, the post-issue of financial year 2021 EV by sales works out 47.6x, which is comparable. Considering the company's overall business model and higher valuation, we recommend a neutral rating on this issue. Thank you for watching the video. To get regular updates on our upcoming videos, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.